So this M got dropped off by one of our customers. They recently picked it up at auction, and we know what? Nothing about it other than the fuel tank's full of rust.
Yeah, and it supposedly ran when they parked it.
So it's got a plastic tank hanging off the side that somebody's added. So other than Chris spilling fuel everywhere, we're gonna try to throw some fuel in it and see if we can get this thing to run.
My favorite, old tractors. I don't know why they have the intake off of it. Linkage works.
Fuel line I think is shut off still.
It is. I've got that. Before we go too far, I want to make sure the carburetor works. Black to red. That's safe.
Hang on, stop. We are just pouring fuel out of the carburetor now.
Well, you want to shut it off instead of just standing there?
Yeah.
So the foot's stuck in the carburetor. That's a good start.
That's really stuck.
That's also a gravity carb. Good, isn't it? If it starts doing it again, beat on it. Not leaking?
Nah, I mean, it's a small drip. I don't know that that's not just still running out from before.
Okay.
It just might have high idle.
I don't know what that does. Factory.
Oh, those lights come on, kinda.
Will you see if the rod's still hooked to the starter?
Jump pack.
Yeah. You want to chuck it?
Not particularly. At least it rolled into the parking lot. Gotta move this tractor so we get that one in the shop.
Because this is a fucking mess.
What do we got up there on the wiring? I haven't even looked back up there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of seeing like 5 wires just taped together. Hey, at least it starts now consistently.
Mm-hmm. Green Acres is the place to be, the place for me. Oh.
So what do you think? Carb rebuild and a tune-up?
Yep.
Clean the fuel tank out?
Yep.
For buying it at auction, completely unknown, and literally just putting a jump pack and some fuel in it, that's not bad. Oh, probably should, before it decides to start leaking again.
I mean, being stuck from sitting for a while.
Which, I'm not surprised.
That was an easy fix, I'm just saying.
So Chris went and picked up the International from the farm. This thing is awesome.
I like it.
I'm surprised how quiet it is.
It is.
It's quieter than everything I own. It's older than most of what I own. So what's wrong with this fuel selector switch?
There's a list at the shop.
Okay. What year is this thing?
No, no.
Crew cab, International pickup. Well, we got it back, and looks like it's got a little bit of a fuel leak. It's just dripping fuel right out of the filter. These International V8s are weird.
I like how it says International on the valve cover.
Yeah. Like the whole intake is weird though. It looks like it was originally set up to be a 4-barrel intake and they only milled it out to be a 2. That big flat shelf it's got there. So I haven't been posting much lately, but I've been working on the 6610. We've gone through the front half of the trans on it. It's got a new clutch in it. We just rolled it back together. I can't show you what's over there. That's Chris's new project. He'll be showing on the channel soon. We got the M back out of the shop. We are waiting for parts to show up for it, but this thing runs like a top. We've been moving it around the yard a lot. Put some fuel in it today, and looks like we forgot to put the cap back on. But this thing has been running great, so gonna get a carb rebuild. We're gonna have to clean out the fuel tank, get the fuel system on it working, tidy up a little bit of wiring, but this thing is actually in really good shape. So it's kind of sitting right now. And here's the International pickup that you guys just saw. So it's got a fuel leak on it. We have issues with the fuel selector. If you guys don't know, these things have a pair of tanks on them. So one fills through here, and the other right there. This thing cannot switch between tanks right now. We have an issue with that. It's also stuck on heat. The blend door or the cable is stuck. I gotta pull the dash apart to be able to find out if it's the cable or the blend door. We have that small fuel leak off the carburetor. But this truck is a farm truck they still use every day. If you guys have seen some of the older videos when we're out working on his farm, this thing pulls a trailer, it pulls a skid steer. They work this truck like crazy. So parts are coming for the tractor. Some parts are on their way for this. We still have a few more to figure out. But hopefully next week we'll be able to tear into them and have some more content on these. I'm really excited about this International. This 1210 is badass.